Hey everyone, this is Kevin from thechesswebsite.com, and today we're going to be looking at a different trap, and it's the Siberian trap, and it derives from the Smith-Morra gambit in the Sicilian defense. And we'll go ahead and take a look at that. It starts out with pawn to e4, and black responds with the Sicilian defense with pawn to c5, and white is going to move pawn to d4, and after black captures, then white's going to go into the Smith-Morra gambit, offering up an extra pawn here, and black's going to take, and white's going to recapture the pawn with knight to c3. Black's going to develop his knight to c6. White's going to develop his knight to f3. Black's going to continue with pawn to e6. White's going to develop his bishop to c4, getting into an active square, aiming down on the f7 square and allowing him to castle. And black's going to bring his queen to c7. It's actually a pretty active square in the Sicilian defense for the queen, as it can come down on the king side. So from here, white's going to castle. Black's going to bring his knight to f6, and the trap is almost in place. From here, white's going to move his queen to e2, which we will see is going to be a mistake once we set the trap. And the trap is laid with knight to g4. And from here, you'll see a lot of questionable moves, and one of the most common questionable moves you'll see is white knows that black has this threat of queen to h2 checkmate, but he knows that he has a knight here on f3. So what white's going to try to do a lot of times, he knows he has an extra defender here, so he knows black can't come in right away. So he's going to go ahead and try to take away this threat and move pawn to h3, and this is actually a huge mistake because black can actually move his knight to d4 and capture this queen. Now, if for some reason white decides to not have his queen captured, he's going to get checkmated. If, for instance, he moves his queen, let's say he moves his queen away to, let's say, d1, then black can simply come in and capture on f3, checking the white king, and black's next move, he can come to h2 and checkmate. Same thing if we try to take this knight, which is attacking the queen, let's say with knight to d4, then black can simply come to h2 for checkmate. So white has the option. He can either lose his queen, which obviously is going to be a clear win for black, or if he tries to save his queen, then he's going to get checkmated. So very brilliant trap, and you'll see this one more often than some of the others. So hope you guys enjoy this one, and look out for another video in the future. Thanks, guys.